bottom
Yes,
sirloin.
please.
How do you like it?
Thank you.
And I take my little snappers.
Yeah.
I grab it.
Yeah.
And then there we go.
That's it.
Thank you.
So we are here today at Fogo de Chão. It's a Brazilian steakhouse. It is a chain, but what I like about this is that it feels like you're at home when you come here. Mary Ellen and our family and friends have spent holidays here, so it's a place that's very near and dear to our hearts. And our friend Danielle here at the Scottsdale, Arizona location is actually going to give us a kind of behind the scenes tour of how Fogo came to be and what they have going on. So let's go inside and get started. See, I think our host is ready for us.
Hello, welcome to Fogo de Chão. Follow me right this way. So right here we do have our market table. This is a gourmet salad bar. So we have various meats and cheeses, seasonal soup and salad. We have something called feijoada, which is delicious, a traditional Brazilian stew as well. Always a seasonal soup here. So then, as you can see, various cheese charcuterie board will be the first part of that experience. And then we'll go into different seasonal soups, salads, side dishes, etc. here. You can visit as many times as you'd like.
Hello, Mary Ellen here with Travels Uncorked, and I am super excited to be sitting with Danielle Haywood of Fogo de Chão in Scottsdale, Arizona. Not sure if you've ever been to a Fogo around the United States, and I believe you have some in some other locations, but oh my gosh, Brazilian steakhouse with amazing food, even better drinks, and as you can tell, an even better wine room. Look at this wine, it is just amazing.
Should we bust in?
Oh, I know, right?
Let's do it.
Well, so yes, Fogo is based off of, you know, a Brazilian steakhouse, and then like you said, there's also a lot of good South American wines here. Can you touch base on like a little bit about your wines?
Yeah, absolutely. Again, I'm Danielle Haywood. I'm the sales manager here at Fogo de Chão. Translates in Portuguese, fire on the ground or campfire. So just an amazing concept and history. Started in South Brazil back 40 years ago. And they came to the US about 20 years ago. So they call us a Brazilian steakhouse or a churrascaria in Brazil. And so with that, it's a prefixed menu where we'll show you different little bites that you can try of salads, side dishes, all of our fire roasted meat. So a lot of fun, interactive. Of course, South American wines are very popular here. We have an extensive wine list, about 200 different varietals. Something really cool that you don't see at restaurants, we have a tribute wine series. So that'll be after Selma Ilula is our matriarch of Fogo, helped the brothers start it from the beginning once they came to the US from Brazil 20 years ago. And then of course our Malbec for our founder, Jorge. And then Oleo is our newest one too, which is another red blend varietal, which is delicious too, for our CEO, former CEO Larry Johnson, who just retired last year.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then Fogo is, the headquarters is in Texas, correct?
Yes, yep, we're located in Plano, Texas.
And then how many Fogos are there in the United States and then outside of the United States?
Yeah, so in the world in total, 44 locations. Of course, started in Brazil, so several there came to the US. And then in Mexico and the Middle East as well, and growing.
And then basically a lot of the U.S. cities, major U.S. cities.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, we have the one here in Arizona and Scottsdale, but every major market, there's a Fogo de Chão.
And then of course they have the Gauchos. Oh, the Gauchos are the favorites because they're the ones who carry around the meat. Mm-hmm. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so I love to share this story. I have not been to Brazil. I'm dying to go every year I ask to go. But I picture our market table to represent the women making all the sides and the salads, and then the men in the back grilling all of the fire roasted meat. So what that kind of represents, if we were in Brazil, they're, you know, open flame, they skewer the meats, and they do the same thing here in Scottsdale. So all of our Gaucho chefs, with the Gaucho is a Brazilian cowboy. So with that, they actually butcher the meat, they cook the meat, and then they come serve you the meat, which is super exciting too. And so they go through all of the tables, and then they have their skewer of meat, and so you have a little set of tongs and you actually carve it right there table side. So you can choose how you like your meat prepared, to what temperature, and it's always hot and fresh, and you can try all of them or focus on your favorites.
Yeah, so if you just want chicken, you can just have chicken. Or if you want all the different types of steaks, and sausages and pork. You can have
beef,
whatever you
chicken,
want.
pork, lamb.
And can you touch on caipirinhas?
Yes, so the caipirinha, that's Brazil's national cocktail. So they use a spirit of its own called cachaça. So that's a sugarcane liqueur. So it's similar to a margarita or a mojito, but again, they use cachaça, limes, and sugar, and they muddle it up. Very delicious, refreshing, different flavors as well that you can have. Strawberry hibiscus, a couple different ones to choose from.
Caipirinha or a nice bottle of red wine? Oh, which would you prefer?
Well, happy hour, I'd probably start with the caipirinha, but then, you know, red wine all day with my steak. It's so delicious.
Awesome.
Let's eat.
Thank you so much. Ooh.
Oh, yummy. So
Perfect.
this is the Fogo Malbec.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
So not only do you have the trilogy wines, but then Fogo also has their own label.
Yeah. So Malbec, and then the other two are blends.
Okay. Red blends, I would assume.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about these wonderful, delightful little puffy things that are here that are addictive and that 4 are not going to do?
That's not enough. That is not enough for us. I could eat 4 myself. But they're called pão de queijo. It's a Brazilian cheese bread. They are gluten-free, so that's something we love to share as well. They use the yucca flour and the traditional flour, but Parmesan cheese baked off. They're delicious, melt in your mouth, kind of pop over, cheesy, warm.
Delicious. Well, before we do that, let's do a cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thanks for coming. We're very educational here. So,
And what are these?
this one, they're both red blends.
That's part of your Fogo label.
Correct. So once the label will be changing, so then we'll have a different label on the front for George, who was one of the founding brothers. So it'll still be the same varietal, the Malbec from Argentina.
Okay, so this is part of your trilogy.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The label will look different on the next round once we deplete that stock there. But if you read the back of it, it's really cool and tells the story a little bit more about Selma. Oh,
That
have
is
you
very-
met Selma?
yes.
I could listen to her speak all day.
Look at that
She
label.
is just an amazing woman.
And so then right now, this particular blend, the 2017, is 48% Carmenere, 30% Cabernet Sauvignon, and 22% Syrah.
So good. Delicious. Delicious. So we unveiled that a year ago at our conference, and she had no idea, which was so cool about it. So it's just a really great tribute. Selma was one, the brothers, they were in Brazil, and everybody loved Fogo. It was the place to go. And George Bush Sr. told them, you should come to America. You should start, take your business to the US. So one day, the story tells it, that they just show up in Dallas, Texas. They don't speak any English whatsoever, and they go to a Marriott hotel. And they knew that one lawyer spoke Portuguese. And they found this woman who was the hotel manager, Selma. And so she was able to introduce him to that lawyer. So you fast forward all these years, Selma left Marriott, came to work for Fogo, was instrumental in helping these guys come to America, and she's still with the company today.
So Selma lived in Dallas.
Yes.
And worked at the Marriott.
Yes.
And helped the two brothers
Yes.
start.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then, so there was one lawyer who spoke Portuguese in Dallas, and she introduced him. And then that lawyer, fast forward years later, became our CEO of Fogo. And this is his wine.
And what was his name?
Larry Johnson.
Larry Johnson.
So he is still chairman of the board, just a wonderful man. And that was a tribute for him. And it's great. He went to Arizona State University.
Are
His
you
mom lives in
serious?
Arizona, so we'll see him from time to time. Yeah, and he's amazing. Really great guy.
And then now, how do we say this one?
Oleo.
Oleo. So the Oleo, the 2018 Oleo, 51% Carmenere, 24% Syrah, 15% Cabernet Sauvignon, and 10% Cab Franc. Oh, beautiful.
It's amazing. A little old world meets new world. Really, really great wines.
And so is Selma, is she still in Dallas?
Yeah, yeah. She's so sweet. Both of them, yeah, we just love them dearly.
So, what is this other delicious plate we have in here that we've been ignoring?
Well, we should definitely try it because meats and cheeses and the beautiful wines here. So this is going to be part of our charcuterie board that we have here. We have some prosciutto, salami, chorizo, manchego cheese right here, smoked provolone. That little red guy is called a peppadew, so it's a little sweet and heat. It's a pepper from South Africa, delicious. The Fogo candied bacon, also super addictive. And then you can see on there smoked salmon. There is a mushroom, artichokes, little peppers on there too.
And this is what you get off of the marketplace that the servers graciously
absolutely.
prepare
So
for you.
the market table, again, that
Market table.
represents all of the different various meats and cheeses and seasonal soup and salad. We'll always have everything there for charcuterie boards. There might be some things that we enjoy today that won't be here in the winter time. We try to change out everything seasonally, including some of the soup. Right now we have a delicious asparagus pea soup, very delicious, perfect for spring and summer flavors as well. But yeah, all these different traditional Brazilian potato salads and apple salads and really so many great things to try.
Can you hand me a napkin?
Dig in.
I'll use my manners today.
So yeah, as you can see there, fork, knife, and then the little set of tongs. So once they come through with the fire roasted meats, they're actually gonna slice it right there. So you can choose how you like your meat to your desired temperature. So really each piece is customizable.
Well, I'm gonna dig in.
Again, I think our meal will be here shortly. Sweet.
Is picanha house specialty.
Oh,
Beautiful.
So with you, how do you want it cooked?
Rare, please. And so what's the picanha?
this one it would be top sirloin.
And I take my little snappers.
Yeah.
I grab it.
Yeah.
And then there we go.
That's it.
Thank you.
Okay, I like more of a medium.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you. What is the
No, you're
picanha
fine.
again?
Top sirloin.
Top sirloin. Thank you.
Thank
welcome.
you.
Enjoy.
Thank you so much. And then you'll probably notice with our meats too, all we do is a rock salt. So again, very, very simple, flavorful. We have the charcoal grills in the back. These gentlemen are butchering the meat, cooking the meat, and then serving you the meat too. We have about 15 different cuts of all the fire roasted meats from beef, chicken, pork, and lamb.
All right. Oh
Like
boy.
the bottom sirloin, flank steak.
Ooh.
Bottom
yes,
sirloin.
please.
How do you like it cooked?
Medium for me. Oh my
For you?
gosh, thank you.
More on the rare side, please.
Here you go, good for you?
Oh, awesome.
Is that good for you?
Perfect.
Beautiful. Thank
You guys enjoy.
Thanks
you.
so much. It's called the fraldinha. So we always lead in the Portuguese name, and that is going to be a bottom sirloin now that we're going to give a try.
So we had the top sirloin, and now we're doing the bottom sirloin.
Yes. Do you have a favorite type of steak? What do you normally like to eat, or chicken or pork?
Normally, I like ribeyes.
We have ribeye, so good.
Yes, I do enjoy the kind of that, that little fatty layer.
Oh, hello.
Top sirloin.
Yeah. Yeah. So this will be a little bit different than the picanha. If you want to try a little bit with him
thank
too.
you.
With the picanha, that looks beautiful, but I am good right now on that one.
Yeah.
Thank you. Do you have any ribeye?
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much. So with the picanha, that's going to be the prime part of the sirloin with that fat cap, as you can see as they butcher that. So the alcatra, again, top sirloin, just a little bit different. And we always like to share too that people can do, we have seafood options as well, Chilean sea bass, pan-seared salmon, seafood towers, again that wagyu, the tomahawk, all those indulgent cuts too when you have a group and you're celebrating something special. Even about their these are traditional Brazilian, authentic
This one
gaucho.
ribeye?
Yes, please.
How do you like it cooked?
Medium.
Perfect.
The pants are called bombachas. Thank you. And the riding
Yeah.
boots, because they're cowboys at heart.
Rare, please.
Right, perfect.
Awesome.
So this is what if you went to Brazil, this is what you would see a cowboy wearing.
Yeah. Yeah, they're rancher. Thank you.
you.
They are butchering the meats, and they're on the farm all day, and you know they have to wear their riding boots and their pants.
We actually, the last time we were here, had a great meal, and our friends were at the table beside us. Who knew that two families were going to have a meal together side by side? So,
Love that.
Oh, I love all the great stories. So thank you for letting us come and enjoy this beautiful room, and thank you for being a part of the community.
Oh, thank you.